In this video, we are going to talk about two reading strategies. One is called one-sentence summaries and one is called read it twice. So, first up, one-sentence summaries. The name is pretty descriptive. You're going to go through whatever you're reading and you're going to take it one paragraph or maybe one chapter, or if it's a play, you might go one scene at a time. You read that paragraph or that chapter and you summarize it in one sentence. What is the main thing that happens in that? If you're reading a novel and you want to be able to trace the plot, what's the main thing that happens in that chapter or that paragraph? Or if you are looking at an argument and you want to see how this person is building their argument, you need to be able to see the flow of the argument. You go one paragraph at a time. What did they add to the argument in that paragraph? This is why one-sentence summaries work really well in some situations. They help you see the flow, the beginning, the middle, and the end in a fairly simple way because you got it down in single sentences. Double entry journals are great for fact-heavy reading, but they don't necessarily help you plot the flow of something in a really clear, easy way to see. So if we can look at an example of one-sentence summaries, I have done one-sentence summaries for Pollitt's Smurfette Principle. You'll see paragraph 1, and if you go back and compare with the article, in the first paragraph, she really sort of says, I bought my daughter a copy of The Little Mermaid. This is why I had held out. Paragraph 2, she says, Little Mermaid's better than most stuff. Paragraph 3, she's saying since her childhood in the 1950s, most kids' shows have starred boys. So in those 3 paragraphs, the author is really sort of establishing the problem. In paragraph 4, she defines what she's going to call this problem. She's going to call this problem the Smurfette Principle, and she tells us what she means by that. Then paragraph 5, paragraph 6, she is giving us more examples of places where the Smurfette Principle holds true. Then paragraph 7, she starts to shift into why this is a problem. Kids will take this sexism and they will parrot that over even what they've seen in their own lives. Then she continues her argument by saying it damages both boys and girls. Paragraph 8. Paragraph 9, she's starting to make her call to action. Let's pay attention to gender issues. Paragraph 10 is really about preschoolers are developing now. We can't wait another 25 years. We need to change these things now. So you can see by doing single sentences, we see she started by establishing the problem. She defined it, gave it a name, and then she showed how her definition holds true. And then she says, this is why we need to do something about it. So you see the flow of the argument really effectively in a one-sentence summary. The other reading strategy that we're going to talk about right now is called read it twice. Again, descriptive name. This was an approach popularized by American philosopher Mortimer Adler. This is a man who talks about reading in a way like you want your significant other to talk about you. I mean, this is a man who's just passionate about reading. Loves it. Says if it's hard to read, that means you should reach for it all the harder. And he goes through talking about how you should read something difficult twice. And he outlines what you should read for the first time and what you should read for the second time. In the assignment that goes with this video, you're going to see his short essay, I think it's 7 paragraphs, How to Read a Difficult Book, where he outlines what you should look for each time. You're going to dig in there and find out and complete the rest of this definition of the read it twice reading strategy as part of this assignment. Email me if you've got any questions.